Live, we're live, we're live, we're live, we're live, we're live, we're live. Welcome, guys. This is the Friday night's Q&A. So you should already have seen, or if you haven't already, Fabinho versus Casemiro for Bobato is out. We also have the Madrid derby preview, Chelsea versus Leicester City preview, Man City versus Tottenham preview. Those things are already on the channel right now. So if you haven't already, maybe after this live, go and watch those things. All of the previews are in there live. And of course, shout out to the Football Hot members who are in here. Your boy Danny Jones, your boy Erhan, your boy Josh, who would have seen that early, man. So shout out to the Football Hot members. Remember, you can still be a member. And of course, get access to content early before it goes on YouTube, or exclusive content as well. And yeah, Champions Countdown big starts tomorrow. Yeah. Champions Countdown starts tomorrow, because from tomorrow it'll be 16 days until we ride on Feb 18. And during that time, you will be able to, every single day will be a Champions League preview. Every single day will be a Champions League preview. So what I'll be doing is, from Saturday, each day, I'll be focusing on a team, one of the 16 teams, which will be 16 days up until Feb 18, when we ride and when we go through. So, guys, look, man. So of course, this is of course the Q&A stroke Madrid derby preview stroke January transfer deadline. So let me just speak a little bit on the Madrid derby. Unless Atletico can pull out a Cavani or a Giroud or something before the game, they're losing. No. I'm sticking to a draw. My thing was a 0-0 draw because I don't trust Real Madrid. Real Madrid should beat Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid will outplay them, but I just think that Atletico Madrid will frustrate them. And because Atletico don't have a striker, they'll end up frustrating him, man. So that is the key thing there. But for Real Madrid, you have a perfect opportunity. This is a perfect opportunity to turn the screw, because if they beat Atletico, that's a 6 points gap between themselves. And then you expect Barcelona to win, but by them winning, they're going to put a lot more pressure on Atletico. And Real Madrid, this is your best opportunity to win La Liga, because not only are you top of the table, this is a Barcelona side that I think could drop even much more points from now until the end of the season. Of course, you've got the Clasico game at the Bernabeu to come in there. So look, there's all to play for the, but I just think Atletico, man, you can't survive. First, it's one thing to not have a striker. That's the first thing. It's another thing when you're a defensive team. So imagine a pragmatic defensive team without a striker. You're screwed, because they had a Costa who could ball, and they even had a Griezmann stroke a Costa who could goal score and ball. No Griezmann. Costa is now a brick right now. I don't know how these guys operate. I don't know how these guys are going to go. I don't know how these guys are going to roll. So that's just my personal view there. I don't know how these guys are going to pretty much sort of survive in their present states, man. So for me, I'm sticking with a 0-0 Real Madrid Atletico. So January transfer deadline. So just taking care of the housekeeping before I go to your questions. So disappointing for Chelsea, because I read the news that they had pulled out of the Dries Mertens deal. So Cavani said goodbye to his PSG teammates, but does anybody know where Cavani is going? I just want to know, because Cavani said goodbye to his PSG team. So Cavani said goodbye to his PSG crew, only to say, sorry guys, I'm actually going to stay here because I bricked the move. So that's actually what happened. Look, I'm just asking, is that what happened? I have no idea. So that's my thing. There was unfortunate that Chelsea couldn't buy anyone. Disappointing transfer window, which puts a lot more pressure on Feb 25. So obviously Bruno Fernandes was going for Man United. That was really the main target they wanted to go for. And we just see how good the guy does. I've never heard of the guy. He's not really been on the map or on my radar whatsoever. And I think, if you ball in the Portuguese league, doesn't mean that you'll ball in the Premier League, because the Cristiano is like a dime a dozen. Is the Igalo thing confirmed? That's what I want to know. Is the Igalo thing confirmed? That's all I would like to know. If the Igalo thing is confirmed, then maybe we can have a discussion upon that. So from the live chat, is the Igalo signing confirmed? Live chat, hit me up. Help brother. Is the Igalo, is it 100% confirmed? I don't want any kind of this or that. I want the live chat to tell me whether the Igalo signing is confirmed. Please, live chat. Someone, I want to see a confirmation. Is it confirmed? Okay, I see a no. I see a no. Okay. Well, look, man. Even if it's not confirmed, I think, look, my thing about this is that, United are desperate. United are desperate, and Igalo frustrates me for the Super Eagles. So he's a decent striker. At best, Igalo is a tier 3 striker. At best, he's a tier 3 striker. So if United do get an Igalo, I'm not sure how well that would do, because look, Igalo, if remember, United play quick, they play counter-attack. And remember, all Igalo can say is, I played for Watford and I played for a club in China. So that's the thing right there. It's like, I played for Watford and I played for a club in China. That's it. That's all. Nothing more. So if that's all you can give me, that's worrying. If that's all you can give me is, I played in China, I played in Watford, I bricked it in a few games for Nigeria, but obviously I came good. It is what it is. But for United, similar to Barcelona, they are desperate, and we need to speak about Barcelona. We need to speak about Barcelona. But look, man, that's not a great signing. If you're a United fan, that is not a great signing to have, because look, I know Igalo very well for playing with the green, white and green. He ain't the greatest striker in the world. He ain't the greatest striker in the world, and he's not a top tier striker. And if United are looking for a guy to take them into top 4, relying on Igalo ain't that greatest thing, and he is not a suitable replacement for a Marcus Rashford. I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, wow, he can't even replace a flipping young Marcus Rashford. So it ain't so great. But the reality of the matter is that you have to get someone. You have to get someone. And if I want to play devil's advocate, it's like, okay, at least he has some experience in the Premier League. That's pretty much all you can say, because he wasn't necessarily a prolific striker. He didn't really, I mean, I don't know what to say. He wasn't a prolific striker. Even if he was in the Premier League, he wasn't a prolific striker in the flipping Premier League, man. So yeah, not so great. Okay, look, man, let me take your questions right now. But for Barcelona, so guys, Barcelona are going into the rest of the season without a striker. Now that's bad. Now that is cause for alarm, because that means it's all hands on deck for Messi. So Messi's like, my God, I now have to pretty much carry this team all on my shoulders. Guys, that is huge news. Because remember, Barcelona were looking to get Moreno. They're looking to get who's the other dude they're looking to get? Ray Charlison, but apparently, well, rumored 85 mil was rejected. Guys, Barcelona fans should be very worried. They should be very, very worried, both in La Liga and for the CL, if you're going in there without a Champions League, because literally, Messi is now the playmaker and the main striker for the team. Griezmann is useless, and Ansu Fati is a child. So, yeah. All right, look, let me start taking in your questions right now. So start sending in your questions, man. All right, let's see where we are. Let's see where we're at right now. Okay. Remember, if you want your thing to come through. If you desperately want it to come through, use the super chat. The super chat supports the channel, and it's an easy way for me to view your stuff. But I thought that I would try my best to answer all of your questions, man. Okay. All right. Remember, sending those cues. Who had the best transfer window? Inter Milan. Victor Moses, Ashley Young, Ericsson. In Ericsson, you have a guy who can be, I don't say it, but he can be a world-class playmaker. In Ashley Young, you have a very resolute, tough, defensive right back who I think suits Conte's system more so than United's system. And he also got an assist on his first game. In a Victor Moses, Conte knows him. So he may not be Victor Moses may not be this great player in and of himself. Again, that's down to him, because Moses, you could be an amazing player. It's all fault for your own. Conte knows him so easily, because for me, I believe all of those three. He got three players who I believe were all of his main targets. Those are all of his main targets, and he's just strengthening his squad. So by far, the best transfer window goes to Milan. Now, how well they will help him for the Serie A, I don't know. My money is still on Juventus. No, I mean, I'm not putting money on Inter Milan winning the Serie A. Sorry, I can't do it, man. No way. Now that Chelsea didn't sign anyone, is the 14-2 Bayern happening? No, it's not. It's worrisome. I'm very worried. I'm angry, annoyed, slightly pissed off. But you know what? We roll on. We roll on, man. And tomorrow is a new day. And that's just how it is. Tomorrow is a new day, and I just have to keep on rolling through. Keep on rolling through, man. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because I wanted there to be. I wanted Chelsea to make a big signing, and not making any new signings. Going ahead to Feb 25 ain't that great, man. But 14-2, relax. I mean, that's a big chance. Will Haaland G up against PSG? I dare PSG to allow Haaland to G up. So I'm never going to say whether he will or not, but I dare PSG to allow Erling Haaland not only to G up or to knock him out. But I have had a few visions, not to know whether it's true or not. I might have a few visions of Haaland actually doing something quite scary to thingy. A few visions here and there. All right. Thoughts on Emre Can? Squad player. I think Emre Can is a useful player to have. I think he's a poor man's Matuidi, in the sense of, Matuidi, for me, is a starter. Useful player to have as a starter. Emre Can is a useful player to have within a squad. I don't think Emre Can is good enough to be a starter for a team. So that's my thing there. I mean, but he's decent, but he ain't that great. All right. Let's see. All right. Why didn't Chelsea buy anyone? Are they waiting for the summer? See, now Daniel, my homeboy Danny T, from Talking Tactics, has a pretty sound theory about this. Whenever you're planning for a January window, a summer window, but even a January window, you have to plan months in advance. And trust me, negotiations don't take weeks; they take months. They take months in advance, because you start like early talks. So as soon as the January window comes, you're already in advanced negotiations, because you also have to worry about the matches you play in January. So remember, for months leading up to January, Chelsea just assumed that they were banned for the transfer window. But the fact that, boom, now in there, I don't think that Chelsea maybe had enough months to prepare for that transfer window. But still, I still go against Danny T. I'm like, I'm sorry, you can make a signing in weeks. When did they start showing interest in Dries Mertens? Did they start showing interest in Dries Mertens at the beginning of January or in December? Because the transfer ban was lifted, I think, around December or November. So my thing is about like, did they leave it to the last minute? How much did they really try to forcefully try and get a signing? My thinking is that I don't think that they tried hard enough, and it is desperately disappointing Chelsea didn't buy a single player. Because this was just a bonus gift out of nowhere. Of like, my God, you are given a chance to sign me, sign some, sign. You couldn't sign a single player, guys. Come on, not one single player. Come on, man. Nah, man, that's messed up, man. Havertz and Werner coming to Liverpool in the summer. How do you know that? I know that. I know, as I say, Liverpool have to be very careful. Yes, sign players, sign the right players. Now, I'm not there to say Minamino is a failure. Give him time. Give him time. But don't assume that Kai Havertz and Werner will come to Liverpool and be hits. You have to buy the right players. And I think Liverpool and Klopp have to be very wary and very careful before they go ahead and make that signing, because you just have to be very, very careful before you make that signing, man. All right, let's see what else you guys said, man. Okay, where did everyone rejected United, so they panicked to buy a guy in the Chinese league. You see, for me, for you, like, look, people will beat up United for this because they signed a guy who is a semi-break, and look, and again, respect him. I can't insult Igalo too much because he's retired from the Super Eagles, so I don't have to insult him that much. I don't have to deal with him. Shout out to Victor Osimhen, who should be the next great striker. But the thing here is this. The thing here is this: is that you have to, similar to the whole Chelsea thing. United had to. They don't have a striker. And just get someone, because people say, "Oh my gosh, you got Igalo." Get someone. What if United didn't get a striker? Because Martial just isn't on form. And I just don't think this is really Martial's season. Greenwood is too young, so who else is there to goal score? Just get a striker. Work on that. Striker work. So now there's not a massive amount of pressure on Martial to get goals. I don't think Martial is a natural high-level goal scorer. He's a really good player. Technically, he's the best player at United, technically, but I don't think he's a high-volume scorer. He got a high-volume scorer, but he's more of a natural goal scorer than a Martial is. But it just depends on whether Oli can get the best out of an Igalo. United, they have to buy someone. They have to buy someone. Shut up, HHU flip-flop. Let's be harsh. Let's be harsh. I thought in 2020, this should be we should be much more positive in the year of a lot 2020. I think we should be a lot more positive, man. All right, HH, will make of Chelsea's lack of transfers as they haven't signed anyone? Well, I already answered this, man, and again, disappointing. Disappointing, very disappointing. Because all I ask is, how hard did they try? Because if Chelsea tried really hard, because they have their cash, Abramovich has the cash. If Chelsea tried really hard, you would have gotten Cavani. If they tried really hard, they would have gotten Cavani. And if Chelsea got Cavani with Tammy Abraham down, that's a great signing. But I told you, I'm already worried about Batshuayi main strike against Leicester City. That has me worried. Okay, no, but that word of that dude being the main striker, man. So yeah, that's a worry. That's a worry. But look, I mean, it's disappointing. It's disappointing. You had to get someone. You had 31. There are 31 days in January. So for 31 days, all the scouts that you have, all of the money that you have at your disposal, all of the personnel and so forth, you couldn't sign a single dude. Nah, bro. Something's up there, man. HH, thoughts on the United board turning to the AC Milan board? Well, this is a greater thing, though, and I think it's much more to do with look, Man United have to accept this fact. They are going the way of AC Milan. Now, are they going to be as bad as AC Milan? I don't know. Is the decline going to be as bad as AC Milan? I do not know. But United fans have to accept that Empires rise, empires fall. This is going this for the next 3, 4, 5 years is going to be the lean period for United, because for United, unless United gets a really great coach and a really great set of scouts, they're going to suffer. You know, Leicester City got really lucky with getting a Brendan Rodgers who to get the best of this sort of players, and they've been so amazing. So that's the thing, man, because only England last. Only England last, because there is so much negativity around England last. So who can United get and bring in that can get them results? Because also as well, getting into the top four for the Premier League ain't easy. It ain't easy. Forget about winning the Premier League or coming top two. Those guys, Man City and Liverpool, are gone. Getting into the top four is hard because United now know that every team is coming up against you, and Old Trafford is no longer a fortress. Remember the days when teams would be fearful of coming into Old Trafford? Remember those days? Those days are gone. People come to Old Trafford to pimp United. They come to Old Trafford dressed in a white cane, purple suit, and a feathered hat, ready to trick and pimp United at their crib in front of their own living house. Basically, people come to Old Trafford into United's living room. They sit on the couch, they put their legs up on the table, they grab the remote, and they start watching TV in United's living room house. And United will be like, whoa, 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 this is my house. And Burnley will say, so what's the big idea? Yes, I am going to take a crap on your sofa. Yes, I'm going to piss on your rug. Yes, I am going to eat your peanuts. And yes, I am going to watch softcore pornography on your own TV station in your living room. What are you going to do about it? And you have to be like, that's where things are right now. United fans have to accept that these are the lean years. Fergie's no more. Will they get as bad as Abate being captain and so forth? I don't know. Because AC Milan is AC Milan is bad. AC Milan, that's bad. That's bad. But these are the lean years, man. These are the lean years, man. Oh yeah. So HH, let's go back at Atletico thoughts. Well, two things here. Good news and bad news. So the good thing about it is this is a quality player who knows Atletico Madrid and knows Simeone. So he can very easily slot back into the Atletico system, and he's a goal-scoring midfielder. And what Atletico need more than anything are goals. So it is definitely a welcoming thing to see a quality player return. Because it's one thing to get a quality player who really fits or not fits. You know for a fact that he knows the system inside and out. So you don't even worry about him fitting into the system. So that is the good news. But the bad news is he's been in China for this last few years. So he has been playing in a league where the level is very, very low. So it's going to take him some time to now reacclimatize to a much higher level of football and much higher level of performance and much better players. So how long will it take for that transition from China over there? First of all, for Carrasco, why did you leave in the first place? Like, why leave in the first place? Stupid. HH, you stupid person. Do you know why I left? It's called cash. It's called cash. And are you gonna turn down a few 100,000? People say, hey, be loyal. If anybody was in that situation, are you gonna turn down a few 100,000? I don't think you will. I've got about 6 or 7 episodes left of Attack on Titan season 3. It's getting better. First half of it was a bit shaky. Last few episodes, because now things are not heating up now. Things are heating up right now in Attack on Titan. Armin is still a prick. Eren has serious psychological issues. Levi is that dude. And yeah, man. Do you know it's the way like no, keep on doing this, like to see whether I can turn into a Titan. Asia, how's your day? My day. Oh, see, look at people just caring about me. Thank you for caring about me. Thank you for caring about me. My day, bro, working hard. So today, literally, I have been working on the Champions League previews. So again, for guys who are just entering, the Champions League build-up begins on Saturday. So from Saturday all the way till February 17th, which will be 16 days, is going to be a profile on each of the 16 teams in the last 16 of the Champions League. We'll be dropping every day starting from tomorrow. So all this day, I've been editing. I was working on the. So basically, if you remember, you will have access to the first video. So if you remember, you'll have access to the first video before it drops on the YouTube channel tomorrow. And then we're going to be focusing on club by club by club by club by club, and all ready to go on February 18th when we are writing them. So that's what I was doing, man. Editing hard money. So yeah, look, I said again, we're trying to raise the level of and the quality of the football hot material, So giving nice raw videos, tactical snacks, but also bring a bit of editing shenag to the whole thing, man. So hopefully you guys are all good with that, man. It's almost 2 hours left until the window shuts down. What would you like to see it happen? I want to see where Cavani goes. I don't know whether the deals are off. Someone said in the live chat that Tuchel says that Cavani is saying, I want to see where Cavani goes. Interesting, but I mean, I think if Chelsea can make a signing in this Artua's house, it will be great. Francis, do something. Just do something. Last 2 hours, do something. But I definitely want to see where Cavani goes, because if Cavani stays at PSG, this transfer window was a brick. Let's keep it real. If Cavani doesn't move, it's a brick. If Cavani moves to a club, that would be the biggest signing of the window. Because look, what's the biggest signing of the window? Don't tell me Bruno Fernandes. Probably the biggest signing of the window was Eriksen to Inter Milan. Let's just keep it real. The biggest signing of the window is probably Eriksen to Inter Milan. That's probably the biggest signing of the window. But sports fans keep saying that this dude called Bergvin is I. Yeah, I will be doing my review of Dragon Ball Super Broly. I liked it. So obviously, I liked it. That fight between Broly and Vegeta was really good. That was a really good fight, and that was a really nice story. So again, don't get me wrong, I didn't know why he was called Kakarot. I did not know why he was called Kakarot. So it was interesting looking. Again, I didn't know how important Vegeta was. Remember, I just came in when I was working Dragon Ball Z. I just came in raw without knowing the backlog. So I didn't know. I just thought Vegeta was just this dude. I didn't know that Vegeta was the guy is a prince. The guy is someone of consequence, because he always seemed like he always had a chip on his shoulder. I'm just seeing about where Goku comes from, his parents, and so forth. And even I just liked. I mean, I'll go into deeply on my review when I do my review on my other channel. But I liked the Broly storyline. His relationship between him and his father and so forth. I thought that was cool. If Chelsea, breaking news, Chelsea have signed Niang. God forbid. There you go. God forbid. God forbid. The thing about Naruto, though, is that there are way too many episodes. Way too many episodes of Naruto. So I think that I've got to go in. So for me, like, after I've done Attack on Titan, I think I'm going to finish Demon Slayer. Then I'm going to go to, because I really like that first episode of My Hero Academia. That first episode was actually really cool. So finish off Attack on Titan, finish off Demon Slayer, then go on to My Hero Academia. Then I'm actually roll with Hunter x Hunter, because I like that first episode too as well. Hunter x Hunter. So yeah. Oscar. Did someone just say Oscar? Oh yeah, aren't England Brexiting or something? Bro, I've even just ignored Brexit already, because it's such a dumbass thing. I've ignored Brexit already. So all right, let's see what guys are saying, man. Vieira and Kansey, football bars. Shout out to my main Jonas Philbeck, another football hot member. Jonas Philbeck, football hot member. What up, baby? Battle between Vieira and Kansey. Do you know what battle needs to be done? Yeah, Vieira and Kante. I'll note you down. Vieira and Gerrard. Let's talk about it. Vieira and Gerrard. But yeah, those ones are coming soon. Or maybe even Vieira and Scholes. Maybe even Vieira and Scholes. We'll see how that rolls, man. All right. So we've got a super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Sterky. Thank you for your 499 super chat. Very much obliged. Very much thankful. Is Zad out for the Man City game? If he is, he's made you look like a mug. Well, Sterky, from what I've heard from my Madrid sources, because I do have sources, from my Real Madrid sources, what I have heard is he's back into training. He's coming back into fitness. He's training within the team. Shout out to Mr. Banzai on Twitter. And I expect him to be saying what's up come Feb. If Zad isn't playing the Man City game, that would break my heart. That would break my heart. So, again, I don't want to tempt fate. He may be injured. If Zad is injured, it'll be horrible. Then Real Madrid should just induct the forfeits rule. For football fans, screw me. Screw HH. HH is a loser. Screw him. F him. For the sake of football and for football fans, I think we should get all the best players on the pitch. I want to see De Bruyne versus Zad. You all see De Bruyne and Zad, dude. Let's see them go. De Bruyne versus Zad. Let's see who shows up. My money's on Zad. Your money's on De Bruyne. Let's see who wins the big cheese. So, but for Sturkey, as of right now, fingers crossed, he will slowly be eased back in. He should slowly, hopefully, I beg you, God, I am begging you. Please, God, Lord, I am begging you. Please, God, I am begging you. He is fit for the Man City game. Let's listen to the super chat, man. Hey, Josh Bond, thank you for the 14.99 super chats from my Football Hot member, Josh Bond. This is an early gift to you before Chelsea's. Joshua, that's it. I used to be calling you Josh all the time, but Joshua, let me respond to you right now, Joshua. I can't wait for Feb 25. Everybody's writing off Chelsea. Guys, Feb 25 is going to be so huge. Like, guys, I'm talking a banquet. Do you know, have you seen, you know the Last Supper, Jesus, 12 disciples, I think Judas is like right at the end. I'm going to have like a banquet. I'm talking pancakes, hors d'oeuvres, caviar, pizza, Haagen-Dazs ice cream, Ben & Jerry's ice cream, Jaffa cakes, custard creams, flipping croissants. I'm talking a banquet because, guys, we're going to feast. We're going to feast Feb 25. Feb 25 is so huge. It's so, like, Feb 25 is about reality. Feb 25 is about reality. I'm thinking about this. People have been sending me memes of Lewandowski. Send me memes. Let's say, this was a very disappointing transfer window. I get it. I understand. So it was a very thing. But Joshua and you and the haters out there, because you guys are haters, because you should be supporting HH. You should be like, Chelsea, let's ride. Let's ride because we support HH. But let me say this right now. Chelsea could get circumcised. They could get larynx. Chelsea could get larynx. But all that matters is what the result is. Because I saw something. I don't want to go into any details. I don't want to go because I don't want to. But last night I saw something. It was vivid, and let me just say this. What if I told you what I saw? I'll leave you with this. Any plans here for Feb 2025? Cancel them. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to spoil anything. All I'll say is this. Any plans you have for Feb 25 cancel, because, guys, we are going to see something that will shock the living daylights out of you. I'm cool. Guys, I'm chill. I can't do the math, so I don't know how many days till Feb 2025. I got taken down the set and everything, but 16 days by Saturday until Feb 18. Because Feb 25. Guys, that's what I need a hashtag. Please, I need a hashtag trending. Hashtag Feb 2025. Hashtag Feb 25. Please, please. Okay, easy. Thank you very much for your super chat here, Mr. Ogopa. Yo. Thank you for further super chat. So Ogopa. Okay, I'll give that. That does have a good ring to it. Okay, got Ogopa. Cool. Okay, all right. Okay, cool. You got me there. Stamp for the brick. Okay, you know what? Cool. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good look. Touche. Stamp for the brick won't even attract girls, let alone players. Also, United are in talks with dots for the summer. Get the wig back to freshen the show. So Ogopara, the wig is going to come back. That's the first thing. Second thing is it's called Stamford Bridge. Stamford Bridge was voted the second most attractive stadium on the planet, and it's the third most. It's the third stadium with the greatest atmosphere that has ever been seen. So Ogopa, you worry about Liverpool, okay? Who have stolen our Premier League title. That Premier League title is low. So Champions League, it's on loan. So go fine. Take the Premier League. Take it. Oh, I hope you choke on that Premier League title. Because those things, they have like sharp things at the end. I hope you choke on that Premier League. Choke on that Premier League title. Okay? But we want a Champions League trophy back. Hear me? And Ogopa, when you give it back to us, I want it clean. I want it sparkling. Because we loaned it to you. So when you give it back to us in May, I want it clean. I want it sparkling. You hear me? You hear what? Let me say it one more time. I want it clean. I want it sparkling. I want you to spit shine that trophy. Because once it gets put in the Chelsea cabinet, I want it to look good. I want it to look good. I want it to look nice. I want it to look like, because I told you, because I'm in charge of basically. Okay, look. I shouldn't be saying you guys this, but don't tell anyone. I'm in charge of the trophy cabinets of Chelsea right now, and they told me that when the Champions League trophy comes back, they want me to do the presentation. So because I'm in charge of the presentation, Ogopa, tell your Liverpool boys that clean that trophy for us. Clean it very well. Clean it very, very well. I don't want anything. I don't want to see a single speck of dirt on that thing, baby. Okay, because when it goes onto the parade in West London, I want that thing to be the most sparkling thing we've seen in our life. So when the Aspi raises up, guys be like, whoa, I can see my reflection on that trophy. I've never seen it before. Okay, so let's see as well, guys. Say, man. Stop hating. I'm not hating anyone. I'm not hitting anyone. Oh, sorry. Let me hit those super chats. I think Daniel, did I? Let me see. Hopefully, I didn't. So Daniel, did send it. So sorry if I missed any super chats. Please tell me, because on StreamYard you can't go all the way back. So if I've missed any super chats, please tell me, boy. But let me hit this one here from Julian. So Julian, what up, baby? So thoughts on Chan to Dortmund? He'll play centre back. Julian. Do you want Emre Can centre back with an Icardi, Neymar, and Prodigy front three? Knowing that Matt Hummels is a bit sketchy, I don't know. I know Emre Can is versatile, but Emre Can isn't a Joshua Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich is very good in midfield. He's very good at centre back. He's very good at right back. As we say, Joshua Kimmich is the most versatile player. Well, he's the most versatile young player in the world. He's one of the most versatile players in the world, Joshua Kimmich. Emre Can is not Joshua Kimmich. I think Emre Can's strongest position is in midfield. So I don't really know whether, Julian, sketchy. All right. So hopefully I didn't miss any super chats there, man. But tell me if I missed any super chats, guys. Tell me, because StreamYard can be a bit bricky. All right, let's see. So Dan, did I miss your super chat? Tell me what your super chat was if I missed it, because I trust you. Eriksen to Inter. Look, Eriksen, that's a good signing. It is a good signing. The thing about this is that I've never rated Eriksen highly. But your boy Conte can turn blood to wine. He can turn blood to wine, and Conte can can make a side chick into a wife. Trust me, he can make a side chick into a wife. And so Griezmann should actually move to Inter Milan, because Griezmann will forever be a side chick. Basically, Griezmann, that's also the guys that you cheat with. So I think it's I'm very interested to see how Eriksen will do at Inter Milan. Put it that way. I'm very interested to see how Conte will use him. So let's just see how that goes down. I'm very interested to see how that will go down. Is Figo's transfer still the most controversial? 100,000%. And this is the arguments I've been having with people. Is that shout out to the Manchester derby, people like that. The most violent, deep derby and rivalry is Barcelona-Real Madrid. Figo was a flipping. Figo just didn't give an F. Do you know what it means to move from Real Madrid to Barcelona? No, what do you know what it means to move from Barcelona to Real Madrid? That is crazy. Real Madrid to Barcelona is bad, but Barcelona to Real, because think that if you move to Real Madrid to Barcelona, it's like, okay, you're going to get beef. People will hate you, but it's a lot more worse, because remember, Real Madrid are seen as these are the big money guys, the guys who are very materialistic and everything. And Barcelona are like the real core, the real guys, the Catalans. Remember, it's like, the Catalans against the very ruthless, stronger, bigger Spanish guys. So for Figo to do that, and not even, because remember, many players have played for Real Madrid and Barcelona, but they've had like a detour. Ronaldo, Barcelona, but then he went from Barcelona, Inter Milan, then to Real Madrid. So guys have had like detours and so forth. But I mean, that's 100%. It is the most controversial transfer that's ever been. 100%. People say, "Oh, when Sol Campbell moved, Figo." If you know what that Barcelona Real Madrid rivalry is, it's hence why nobody has never even tried it again. No one has tried it again. So. Daniel Jones, thank you very much. Football Hub member Daniel Jones Ortega. My super chat was favorite goal. Mine was Iniesta at the World Cup final. Well, see, that's interesting. Favorite goal. See, that's the key thing. Not best goal, favorite goal. Sunday Umba's goal to win the Nations Cup for Nigeria. Okay, I'll give you two for different reasons. So for a personal patriotic reason, Sunday Umba's goal to win the Nations Cup for Nigeria. In footballing terms, Ronaldinho, and I know it was against Chelsea. The best goal I've ever seen in my life, live, was Ronaldinho's goal. For me, absolute genius, and that's just one thing that even if you don't support the team, like remember when Real Madrid fans stood up to applaud Ronaldinho, there comes a time when, and Chelsea actually even still went through, but there just comes a time when an opposing player does something so extraordinary, so amazing that the club fan goes away, and the football fan just says, you know what, bruh, you did that. You did that, man. So yeah, favorite is Sunday Mba. Sweden goal for Nigeria. Maybe Drogba's penalty. Maybe Drogba's penalty, and but Ronaldinho's goal for thingy, man. All right. The hell? Someone talking about his wife. Okay. Tevez. Wait, what about Tevez? Milner. Okay, I'm just trying to find top 10 versatile players. I don't know that I can give you a top 10, but off the top of my head, Lamb. You could argue Gerrard, which was pretty versatile. Henry, was pretty versatile. Striker, winger, spotting striker. You could argue Kante, DM, box to box, last third, number 10, everything. But a better question is, who is the most versatile player? Now that's a tough one. Who is the most versatile player? That's a good one. Okay, I'll show Liverpool fans like this. Gerrard was pretty versatile, man. He was pretty. Gerrard was a pretty versatile central midfield. He could do DM. He could go box to box. He could play in defense. Boom. But the most versatile player. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That is a tough. Because how many players do you know could really do well in defense, in midfield, and attack? And who has played those positions? Not a lot. Not a lot of those players, man. Milner. What do I think of EO? What the heck is EO? Have no idea what the hell EO is, man. What the hell is EO? I mean, Kimmich is very versatile. You know, that's what the guys. Joshua Kimmich is pretty versatile. Joshua Kimmich is pretty versatile, man. But as I said, like, and Bart Simpson as well. Like, Lamb could play right back. He could play. I think he could do left back as well. He could play the DM, central midfield. But guys, Joshua Kimmich, I believe, can play all the midfield roles. He can play right back. He can play left back. He can play in the middle as well. So, I think Arturo is much more of a box rather than versatile. So that's another one, man. That's another. But yeah, that is a tough one, man. That is a tough one in terms of versatile players. Because again, like I told you, that is such a useful thing to have. That is such a useful thing to have because, funny thing, one of the key. So every time I play football, every time I start a new season at Football Manager, one of the first things one of the first players I try and get is whenever I play, actually, let me even ask you this: whenever you play Football Manager and you are looking for a new player in the summer, who do you go for? This is always my routine. I go for a playmaker. I go for a guy with good movements because I always use a poacher as my role for my striker. So it goes good movements. I always go for a playmaker. I always play number 10. I always play in number 10. Tackles in midfield, and I try and find a defender who can play left back, right back, and central defense. Central left back, centre back, and central defense. So those are the ones that I always try and do. So Gopa, super chat, thank you, bro. So it says submit the forfeits rule before Bayern reincarnates. What if that doesn't happen? That's what I'm saying. Like, what if Chelsea, guys, Feb 25 is coming very soon. Feb 25 is coming very soon. Don't worry. Don't worry. Feb 25 is coming very, very soon. Relax and chill. Relax and chill, man. So, yeah, so everybody's saying Hullet. Everyone is saying Hullet. Okay, that's interesting, man. That's it. Beckenbauer. Yeah. But Beckenbauer. And also, let me just put this right now. So, I mean, last 10 minutes before I get out of here, I didn't play every position. So, to be clear, my main position in school was central midfield. That was my position all the way through school. Sometimes I played in the wing, but I was a brick at the wing. Sometimes I played striker, right back, but my primary position, my best position, my primary position was central midfield. So that's why whenever I look at football matches and everything, my focus are on the central midfielders because that was the position that I have played the most. And that is my strongest position. Because I believe in central midfield is where you see the entire game. And the most on the football gets played in the central midfield. And it's weird though. Maybe some of you midfielders will actually understand this. A through ball can be just as satisfying as scoring a goal. Only midfielders will understand that. People are like, what? But a through ball a really quality through ball, because trust me, guys, I produce some quality balls in my day, man. A quality through ball can just be as satisfying as a good goal, man. So look, as I say, I wasn't supremely amazing. My stamina was thing, but one thing you have to give me, man, I had skills. That's the thing. So I always had skills. So my stamina would have been low. Maybe I didn't track back. Maybe I would not be out of the game. But two things: I had skills, and my goal repertoire was high. Trust me, I can bring this to the stand where I scored some sexy goals. I scored. I'm talking like 40 yarders, 30 yarders, taking the ball from the half and I scored some sexy goals. So I didn't score many, but when I scored, they were memorable, man. And that's right. That's right. And also, guys, don't judge me based on our whole banter games thing, because before the banter game thing, I've not played for years. Hence why I need to get back on the pitch. Okay, I need to, because the fans are calling me. I need to actually get back on the pitch right now. Is De Jong really worth 70 million? Are you talking about Frankie De Jong? I don't think he was. Or rather, I don't think he is, man. I don't think he is. Personally, I don't think Frankie De Jong is actually worth 70 million. But that's just me. That's just me, man. That's just me, man. I'm better than ... because I've never missed an open goal. So you can say it once. I am better than ... because I've never missed an open goal. All right, guys. Last 7 minutes, and I've got to go and eat, guys. I am starving. I mean, my God, I am starving beyond belief, man. I'm starving. So right now, centre back is a tough position to play because I've only done centre back just for like a few minutes in a game. So I've already played centre back, but the few minutes that they've just shoved in centre back, bro, that thing is hard because you have to have so much positional awareness, man. Centre back ain't easy, man. Centre back ain't easy, and that's basically what you learn in central defense is not about tackling. It's all about reading the game. It's all about reading the game. If you're a central defender spending your time doing tackles and last ditch tackles, you're a brick defender. That's the thing. You're a brick defender if you're doing that, man. That's what the best tackle I've probably ever seen was, I don't know whether you guys remember it, Bart Simpson's tackle on Marcelo during the 7-1. But this was when I think it was 2-0 or even 1-0. Or maybe it was 2-0. But Bart Simpson did a tackle on Marcelo in the penalty box that was insane. Absolutely insane. I told you, after people call me crazy, people say, oh no, Maldini. Maldini was a great best defender for me in terms of just defending, tackling, winning the ball without committing foul is Bart Simpson. Bart Simpson, best defender I've ever seen. Easily. He never got a red card. Homeboy never got a red card. And first of all, he was hardly booked. I want you to tell me how many yellow cards the guy even got. And remember, do you know what it means to never be sent off and you're a right back? You know, because when you're a right, because people say, oh no, like Van Dijk has never been dribble past and everything. Do you know what it means to when you're a right back and you've never been sent off? Because when you're a right back or left back, all you're facing are one-on-ones, 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 one-on-ones. Oh, it was one. Thank you. So it was 1-0. Yeah, it was one. So it was a key tackle. Because remember, this was in the penalty box on Brazil's home ground. So if he had mistimed that at any point, it was a penalty. Any a split second late on that on the penalty, insane tackle. Absolutely insane tackle. Absolutely insane tackle, man. So you've been watching Football Hot all this time and you don't know who Bart Simpson is? Come on, bro. I mean, come on. You have to, you have to, bro. You have to. Red Mutal, what do you mean that? Do you ever think anyone will win 38 out of 38 games in the Premier League? No. No, come on, bro. That's never going to happen. That's never going to happen, you know. But look, Pat, if first of all, I actually don't even think Liverpool will do 37-1-0, but it would be very funny if Liverpool do 37-1-0. But who knows? Maybe Southampton will do something. Maybe Southampton will do something, you know. But it is quite scary that Liverpool could potentially be 22 points clear going into Sunday. That is scary. That is scary, man. Is it? Don't tell me Gallo to United is actually confirmed, bro. I thought HH didn't like white players. So I wonder why Zizou is a horseman, Beckenbauer is a horseman, you know, and Bart Simpson is a legend of mine. That's strange, man. That is strange, man. Oh yeah, like okay, so Piatek to Hertha Berlin. Oh wow. Interesting. Good signing for Hertha Berlin. Piatek has suffered in his second season for AC Milan, so you could say maybe that first season was a flash in the pan, but this is a chance for him to maybe rekindle himself, you know, and try and say something ahead of the Euros. Because remember, Poland now have Lewandowski, Milik, and Piatek to choose from. Although I think they normally roll with a Milik and a Lewandowski. I think they go a 4-4-2 with Milik and Lewandowski. So if Piatek wants to try and get into that pecking order, I think this was a right move for him. So yeah, I think it's a good move for Hertha Berlin. Because again, you never this could be a guy that could just rekindle the thing. But for Milan, well, I suppose for Milan, they say we have Ibrahimovic. Is that responsible to opt for a 38-year-old over a young up-and-coming striker? You know, I don't really know about that, man. The Nigerian R9. Who the heck is that, man? Actually, that's a true point. Is Zidane classed as white? Maybe maybe you wouldn't call him Caucasian. Same thing with Benzema. Yeah, I don't think you'd call them Caucasian. Nah, you wouldn't call them Caucasian. You know, I mean they have a light skin, but yeah, Algerians are not Caucasians. You know, they are Algerians, so Arabic. So yeah. It's just like, but when I just grew up looking at Zidane, like he looked white to me. So that's the thing. So he looks white to me. Countdown for Brexit. But look, Boris, man. Shut up, bro. Okay. Enjoy your life there. Enjoy your life. All right, last few minutes here, man. So remember, guys, before I go, remind you guys of everything. So the previews are out. Remember, after you're done here, check out all the previews. Man City, Leicester City previews out. Madrid Derby previews out. Chelsea, Leicester is out. City, Tottenham previews out. Champions League build-up begins from tomorrow. Remember, if you're a Football Hot member, by clicking below, clicking the join button, you're going to get access to exclusive videos as well as early bird videos for the Champions League build-up. So if you're a member, check out all of those videos that are already in there for your viewing pleasure. And yeah, man, and we're all ready to go. Right now, guys, I'm going to have myself some rice, some salmon, some potato salad, some salad, I think I finished my 2 tomatoes. and some olive oil, some Filippo Berio olive oil. Put that all together. I'm going to munch. And yeah, actually, yeah, I've got to pay my taxes. Yeah. A very, very nasty tax bill that I've got to sort out right now. So I'm going to pay my nasty tax bills. Screw you, you taxes, you piece of crap. And yeah, and I think I will probably try and finish Attack on Titan season 3. Guys, peace out, stay true, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Remember, open hangouts is on Saturday. So if you're follow me on Twitter or just go into Twitter. I tweet out the link. So Saturday is the open hangouts from 10 p.m. GMT. Sunday is the Sunday normal hangouts. I'll see you guys Saturday 10 p.m. GMT. Peace.